Yo, man, welcome to another episode of Island God Talk Podcast. And as y'all can see, the setting's a little different, know what I'm saying? This is a little makeshift podcast setup because we are in the Dominican Republic right now, man.
K-Lo K, man, El Negro.
Yes, sir. We are in the heart of Santo Domingo, the capital city of the DR, in Zona Colonial, in a pretty decent Airbnb, you know what I'm saying? So this episode is going to be somewhat about our experiences and stuff so far while we've been out here, and just about self-improvement like always, and about travel, man, just about experiencing and stuff.
Facts. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, we literally out here like, I don't even know. Like, we in the mix of this shit. Because I feel like when most people go to Dominican Republic, they're mostly going to like touristy areas. Like Punta Cana, I feel like that's a big one. Really, and like on like a resort.
Yeah. Niggas be at resorts and things like that, which is all those is cool too, because you're gonna get more of the vacation experience. But if you want that immersive culture experience, you gotta come to a place like this where, and man, like we probably seen about maybe a generous 10 English speakers out here. Like people
generous.
That's generous because it's probably less than that. I probably can count them on one hand how many we've seen for real. But it's actually a good thing for our growth and development as people, you know.
I definitely feel that, like learning a new culture, like really being there. I feel like just being in the mix, bro. That's how I look at it. For the simple fact, down here, you don't know who really speaks. Like, they can't tell us apart from Dominicans. They really can't. Like, they look at us, they see us, but like they really won't know until we have to like actually start a conversation. Then once that we know once they know we can't speak English, then that's when it's American or Americano.
Yeah, and they'll guess that, but sometimes they still don't know. They probably can't tell English from German, you know what I'm saying? So it's really good, and I think like anything you want to do, it just really starts with that idea, and that's how you manifest it. First you have that idea, I want to go to the DR. Boom. So you find out what you need to do. You start learning about the DR. You start watching videos about the DR. And then eventually, okay, boom, it's time to take the actionable steps. It's time to book a place to stay. It's time to look at flights and book a flight, you know what I'm saying, and prepare yourself to be going somewhere. So learning some basic Spanish and things like that.
Facts, because you got to think about it. We was talking about this shit last year, for real. Like, that's what we said. Like, yeah, niggas gotta take a trip. It was the DR. Yeah, some shit happened, so like it pushed us back. It did push us back a little bit, but we here now, and I'm glad I went. I'm definitely, and we're not even done yet. We talking about this shit like this shit over. We're not done yet. We still gonna be out this bitch another 7 more days. Not coming back.
What would you think is your favorite thing so far?
Favorite thing about the DR, bro? Right now is probably like the different like shops. Like, I still want to go into more like shops and shit. I just like the stores. How they looking like? I still want to go into more places, shit like that. But as of right now, that's my favorite place. What about you?
So far, my favorite thing is probably the people, man. Like, for whatever you coming for, it's something for you. That's how I'm gonna put it. Like, you know what I'm saying, if you come to have a good time, you can do that. There's plenty of places, plenty of nightlife, plenty of cheap drinks and things like that. You coming for women, of course, there's plenty of that too. Like, we all hear about the DR and the women, so like we ain't even gotta like speak too much on that part. Like, you know type shit, but they definitely out here. Shit, man. If you just wanna just talk to people, like definitely random people. Of course, like we said, a lot of them do speak Spanish, but hey, we met a dude from the same city we from,
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying, which is one of the 5 English speakers we met, you know what I'm saying? And he out here on like some business stuff. He got a girl, she got a YouTube page. I think another dude we met, it's actually a dude I met on a plane. He just opened up a business out here too.
The one you were sympathizing?
Yeah, he just kept talking to me, him. So it's a lot of like black men with businesses out here. I like that a lot, and so I just say the people, man.
I definitely feel that. Me personally, I don't think the people like bad or nothing, but I do recommend before like you just got to know what you coming for type shit. Definitely know what you coming for. Because different parts, different places. Like, the way we're in, it's more like historical tour. Like, it's some tourism, like, to see, but it's kind of, I feel like this is tourism for, like, the people that live here type shit.
Like, if they live all across the island. That's exactly what I was saying yesterday. I was thinking that yesterday when we was walking around. Like, a lot of these people, they're tourists. They just not like us tourists. They not from a different country. They could be from Punta Cana. They could be from Puerto Plata. They could be from the side near Haiti and Santiago or something like that. And it might be their first time in the capital. They might be from a very rural part where they've been farming their whole life, and like, oh my God, big city. Like, they're not even thinking about outside the DR. They thinking about like, damn, like, I haven't even been 100 miles that way on the island, you know?
That's so true, bro. That's so true. Because you got to think, there's a whole lot of small towns and shit, like, hella small. And then people say, like, there's cheaper stuff here, like, than it is in their small town, because it's probably harder to get resources out there.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of people just come here for the shops, for the things, to see the sights, see the ruins. And that's another thing, bro. The agriculture, I changed. My favorite thing might be the agriculture, bro. I really like how it looks like. It gives that, like, old town vibe, like, old town, like,
and I would say, like, speaking on the agriculture, like, the fruits and vegetables I've been seeing in the store, all of them, like, extra thick. They look, like, extra fresh.
Extra
like,
thick.
The mangoes, they thick as hell. Like, you go to America, the mangoes, they old, dusty, and scrawny. They look like they GMO'd up. But here they look a lot better than fruits and vegetables I've seen in America. Like, all the bananas straight green as fuck, like they just picked them jumps off the tree type shit. What I do need to, like, we're going to the beach too later. I need someone to chop a coconut on and stick a straw in that motherfucker. You know
That'd be hard. I'd fuck with that a lot. But it'll definitely be the agriculture, the sites, bro. But on some real shit, like, and this is just us speaking, bro. Y'all gotta get out y'all country. Like, y'all gotta get out y'all world, bro. That's really what it is. Like, that's what this trip kind of did for, especially, I'm speaking for myself. That's what it kind of did for me. Like, open us up. Because I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong. America definitely has its shit with it. But, like, it does make you appreciate America a little bit more, too, being here. Just, like, it be just the little shit, bro. It really be the little shit.
It's because it's like it's levels to this shit. Like, our poverty and their poverty is different.
Hell yeah.
Here, you got little kids walking around trying to get 5 pesos from you, which is, like, what, a tenth of a penny? Like, I don't know. That's probably not the correct conversion, but you get what I'm saying.
It's something like that, though.
Yeah, it's like, our $5 versus they 5 pesos is nothing. And they got little Haitian kids walking around asking for, you got beggars. We done got harassed by a dude with one arm.
I'm about to say that.
You don't even know what he's saying. He just going off at us because all I heard was cinco peso. I'm like, bro, I don't even have peso. We was only here 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck, like, we don't have pesos.
No
he
peso.
Just going off at us, but.
Yeah. He had one arm too, like a straight nub. Like, I thought he was finna beat your ass for real.
Nah, ain't no way.
Niggas gonna touch you.
Could have had 3 nubs on his ass for sure. But yeah, so it's just certain things like that you do gotta watch out for. I think that situation, if, like, say one of us was alone, I don't think we'd probably be outside by ourselves at 4:30 a.m. But like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, you just never know. Like, I don't know. I be watching a lot of Narcos, so I be thinking like, damn, motherfucker gonna pull up with a van, throw us in that bitch, kidnap us real quick. But for the most part, like, I haven't seen no crime. The only even aggressiveness I've seen with the people besides, like, the beggars is like
the driving shit.
Yeah, the drivers. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That shit was crazy. Like, it was, and if you come here, do not drive, bro. Do not drive in Santo Domingo. I'm telling you, that shit is a trap. Like, you gonna get in an accident just cause you don't know how to drive, bro. They don't know how to drive for real. So it's like red lights, they running them bitches. Everybody in and out of traffic, wrong ways down the street.
When we got off the plane, the dude told us, like, yeah, there's no rules when it comes to the driving, and there's literally no rules, no laws, no regulations. The police, they just out here, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really trying to do too much. The military dudes, they just cooling, you know what I'm saying? You can tell they keep the peace because they especially like this the capital city, so they're not trying to have too much rowdiness going on. They do want tourists to come through and to come back, so you probably won't experience too much. You will have the scammers. It was this one guy last night. I don't know. He just kept trying to give us women like.
Oh,
like,
hell yeah.
Like, he kept saying senoritas, sexy ladies, and I'm like, bro, I said, expose her. Like, I said, to expose her. He was like, I could tell, like, I don't know what he was saying. He said, oh, expose, like, he was looking like this, like he's basically telling me, like, oh, you're in DR. I have exposed her, too. So, like, what does that mean? Like, that's the type of time he was on, but it was like an old dude. He was like, bro, like, nah, bro, your ass just... I don't know. They're probably trying to scam us or do some crazy shit to us, but so you just gotta like watch out for certain things like that because people are opportunists all over the world.
That is facts. And you gotta think he's also a taxi driver, my nigga. Like the nigga has jobs on top of jobs on top of jobs. So like, you definitely watch that. But I would say also being here, bro. It gives you another sense of, bro, we got to get to this money, bro. Like, being in America, bro, if you live in America and you not getting to the money, you're crazy. You're crazy. Because they're getting to the money, and I bet you it's 10 times harder here than in America, bro.
Yeah, out here, every second for them count, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why we have been tipping good and stuff like that, because they probably going back to fucking apartments that look way shittier than this Airbnb, or just even probably sharing it with a bunch of family members and stuff like that, and they just trying to make it to see the next day. I don't know how like the bill structure and all that shit work out here, but I know it's probably not that much, but compared to like what we make, bringing our money over here really does something.
Definitely. And you got to think what they're making, bro. Like, especially like, think about it. Uber out here, it's like it was like 400 pesos. What is that? Fucking $10, if that. Every Uber we took was damn near under $10. Like really, it was like $4 or $5 every time. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
We also heard like the Ubers be trying to negotiate with you. We haven't experienced that here in Santo Domingo, but who's to say Putacano or Sosúa or Puerto Plata, like that's how they get down up there. But down here, Uber's been pretty smooth. The taxis, it's a scam. No taxis. Rent a car if you feeling dangerous and want to play bumper cars, or take Ubers. Like, don't you go no other way. Or the bus. We haven't experienced the bus yet. I don't know. We might be riding that motherfucker down to the beach today, though.
Probably will. Yeah. Probably will. So, but definitely, you just hit that one on the head. Like, Uber's good, taxis, no. Fucking, I don't know. I still don't recommend you drive because I'm telling you, like, you get, especially a place with hella traffic, bro. No regular driver when we was coming back from the mall is getting out that shit, bro. Like when I say it was like cars here, and you got to make a left turn. Making a left, it's like basically trying to make a left turn on red.
Yeah, you gotta force your way through that. Like,
I'm telling you,
every like driver we've had, like they been like, saying get the fuck out my way. Pulling in front of people, like I wish you would hit me, like not really caring about the cars. But you see, there's a lot of damaged cars out here, and I don't know. I don't think they got insurance or nothing like that going on out here. If they did, the insurance man would be going crazy. Like, he'd be gotta be the richest man out here if you got some type of insurance thing going on.
I don't think so either, because they're not really getting. I feel like they're not getting the cars fixed for real. Like they're just making it good enough to run. The bitches gonna run, get you from point A to B. Nothing else. Nothing else. Every Uber we got in probably had a dent. You can see like they got pieces from other cars because they're not painted correctly. Like,
and they say that's a good way to make money here is to. You can. I think it costs like $600 to ship a car from America to here. And then you can sell that car for about triple the value that you paid for it in America.
Damn. That's tough. I like that a lot. Make hella bread. But we saying all this to say, bro, get out your culture. Try something new, bro. You want to do some shit, do it, bro. Like, just do it. Like Nike, just do it.
All it takes is the idea and then the action behind it. Like, once you understand that, you'll start manifesting things in your life so much more easier. Cause it's like, well, I want to do that, then I'm going to do that. It's not. You don't think about why you can't. Like, that's the shit that fucks you up. If you think about why you can't do it, you're probably not going to do it because you have so many reasons not to. Versus if you only try to keep your mind on those, like sowing those good seeds of thought that we be talking about, and keep your mind on why I can make it to the DR. You know why? Because I've been putting this work in. I've been saving this amount of money. Got this person that's also locked in. They on the same mindset, same wavelength. They trying to come to. We're gonna do this, and then hey, you can't. Show must go on at all times. Even if you did have people that was gonna come, they didn't come. Like you still gotta do what you want to do, because if you don't, you like they say. I think I said last time. Like God said, if you have faith in man, He gonna fail you every time. So don't count on other people, but know who you can count on. You know.
Facts. And I'm glad you said that, bro, because sometimes you gotta do some shit alone, bro.
Oh yeah.
Facts. Like you might gotta come here alone, and that's okay. You'll be okay, bro. You'll be okay. Just don't be wandering at 4 o'clock in the morning. But I'm just telling you, like, you're gonna be good. And then the next trip niggas going, it's gonna be so much easier, bro.
So much easier. We probably done motivated all our friends to try to get their passports, get their money up, that they gonna want to come to, and that creates those circles where everybody on the same wavelength. Cause I tell you right now, motherfuckers either out on hating or they motivated. It's gonna be one or the other. It's not gonna be they're in DR. Like, nah, it's gonna
feel something.
Feel some type of emotion behind it, and it's like, damn, I need to get right, or damn, I'm gonna make sure I'm at the next trip, cause I'm trying to be there. Where they going? Colombia? They going Brazil? They going wherever the fuck in the world, Africa, like Ghana. I'm gonna make it. Like that's the mindset I want my niggas to have. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna make that next one. Like for whatever reason you didn't make it this time, don't let that be the reason you don't make it next time. You know what I'm saying? Some people just got responsibilities and shit also, but it's just like whenever you can or whenever your situation is right to be able to make it, boom, you just go. Even if you go by yourself, like fuck it.
Facts. And
don't wait on me. I might not be. If you ready to be my nigga, you ready to go next month? I might not be ready to go next month again. You know what I'm saying? But don't wait on me.
I'm telling you, you can't wait on nobody. And if you know this now, start working on this shit now, bro. You seeing this video? Start getting your shit together right now. All right, let's say you don't got your passport, you don't got your money up, right? Bro, first, get your money up. That's step one. Get your money up. Step 2, make sure you got the passport. Step 3, get your money up some more. Then step 4, start planning that shit, booking your shit, like really putting plans into motion, bro.
Put plans into motion, and shit. The only other thing that you missed there was start learning about the place.
Oh, yeah.
How you gonna get somewhere you don't know shit about it? You know what I'm saying? You don't know where it's at. You never looked at DR on the map. You never looked at the different cities and seen where this at, where that's at. You never looked up best club. Like this is all shit we doing. We watching hella videos. We looking up the best nightlife spots. We looking up where to go, where not to go. We looking up, you know what I'm saying? We U.S. advisory. Oh, it's so dangerous. Dominican Republic, blah 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 blah. Like, no, you need to talk to motherfuckers that's actually frequenting there, niggas that's living here and get their experience. Don't listen to whatever U.S. Cause to me, shit, Richmond, Virginia, shit, you go any motherfucking hood, it's gonna be just as dangerous as anywhere else in the world. Now I'm saying that's how I feel about it. So I'm walking around out here. I'm not really worried about a motherfucker having a gun. Like I said, we were talking yesterday. I forgot what the situation was. I was like, shit, nigga. Actually, we was on the Spaniard Ave. We was the first time, and bro told you, he was like, yeah, they try to steal your phone on the street and stuff out here. I was like, shit, nigga gonna need a Draco out there. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I'm prepared for most situations now. Nigga got a Draco, I might have to do some Matrix shit on him. You know what I'm saying? And imagine most of these dudes, they scrawny as fuck. Most, like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Dominican niggas, but most of y'all kind of small. So that fucking, they do got a Draco, that shit flying all over the place because they ain't got no aim for sure. But it's like, to me, it's like not even something to be worried about. Of course, you keep your awareness up at all times. Like, yeah, if you're walking around tourists, my phone, I'm recording, oh my God. So of course someone gonna run by and grab that bitch and keep running, especially if you look like you can't catch up to them.
Or you holding that bitch out the window.
Like a nigga like me, nigga grab my, oh yeah, you're holding out the window, you're hit. Nigga like me, you grab that shit, nigga, I'm hawking your ass down and
slides.
That's something they're thinking about too. Like anybody that's a criminal out here, they're they want easy targets. That's the thing. That's criminals most places around the world. They want an easy target.
Facts. Don't be an easy target, bro. That was a good one.
And how do you do that? You work on yourself. You make sure you're in shape. Make sure you know how to fight. Make sure you can run. You make sure that you have a presence about you that's kind of intimidating when it comes to niggas that's not built like you.
I totally agree, bro. And just like knowing, and like when I'm glad you said about like watching videos and shit. You got to do that, but make your own impression of the shit. If you get what I mean.
Hell yeah! Don't like take everybody's opinion with a grain of salt.
Hell yeah!
Now, if a bunch of people saying the same thing, like don't go to this certain street because they're gonna fucking kidnap you and rob you and rape you on this certain street. If like 10 niggas is saying that, alright, it's best to take that. It's best to take that advice, you know. But if one person said like they say all the time, people come here, they meet one girl, they get fucked over by that girl. Now it's I hate Dominicans and they all the same, blah blah blah. Whole time the nigga only been to Sasua, only fucking with working girls, and he's they're all the same. Well, you didn't explore the island, bro. It's a big island. You got girls in rural areas that never even seen an American. Versus the ones in Sasua, they see Americans all the time. They already know what time it is. They want them fucking blue bills off your ass.
Literally, I'm telling you. So that's why I said get your own opinion of the shit, bro. Cause some shit, like with the Uber shit, we didn't know, like, cause some people were telling us like don't use Uber cause it's a scam. And maybe in that part, bro, that's why I said you gotta come in with knowing like what to do, what not to do, but still try shit though. Still try shit, unless it's the getting raped in the alley shit. Yeah. But other than that, try different things, bro. Try different foods. I had some mystery meat last night. I don't know what the fuck that bitch was.
Got that mystery street meat. That boy in that the para, like boy in that dog. I don't know what that shit might have been pigeon sausage. I ain't gonna lie. They got so many pigeons out here.
That shit really good. Cause it might was pigeon sausage, bro. It might was. Bro, and I said that shit had my stomach fucked up, my nigga. I'm in this bitch. Bubble guts. I'm just but you know, just trying new shit. But I'm not mad I did it cause I can say I ate some street shit. Like,
yeah, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like it's if you did, you would have been hungry as fuck like me right now, cause I didn't eat that shit. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but that's because I didn't know what it was type shit, and it was kind of the end of the night. I'm like, yeah, that food probably been sitting out there for a few hours. I'm kind of good, but shit, we go to the beach, nigga got that chicken on the stick, and that pollo on the, you know what I'm saying? I'm crushing that. Yeah, I'm crushing with actually whatever the fuck I see first that look good when we walk outside. Cause the nigga's hungry, but yeah, man, experience new shit, man. Definitely try to just step out your comfort zone, especially when you in a different place. Like, just step out your comfort zone. Like, some stuff. Hey, my boy stepped out his comfort zone last night. Something crazy. Like the boy never did no bachata, no salsa in his day in his life. What he did, y'all gonna see on his vlog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tap in Kingmeechyyy. Nah, and I ain't gonna lie. And it helps to have somebody like with you too. But like even if you by yourself, step out your comfort zone. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of scared. Not gonna lie. But it's all about like trying new shit, bro. Fuck that bitch. But it's all about trying new shit, bro. Doing different stuff, going to new places. Cause you gotta think, every place we go, we never been there before, bro.
Yeah.
So it's literally an experience, bro. You really don't know what you walking into. So even the places that wasn't hitting on nothing or was hitting on shit too fucking much, it's still like, damn, this is a new experience for us.
Exactly, and it's that natural dopamine of like adventure, you know what I'm saying? Like it just feels good to, oh yeah, let's go over here, let's do this, like, oh, let's see what this about over here. Like even if we don't stay in here, like yeah, that's not the vibe we looking for. Let's go over here. But we walked in there, we seen what was up, we got a drink or two. You know what I'm saying? Like just have fun with it. Like this is life. You know what I'm saying? This shit is a game at the end of the day. It might be a simulation. Who the fuck knows? Like, but we always know like the way you're gonna level up is growth and development and new experiences. Like, yeah, I'm coming back to VA, whole different mindset. Probably by the time I get back, whole different dude probably. And you should be constantly evolving.
Definitely. I feel the same way, and I feel like if I can do this shit, I can do anything back in fucking VA, cause like I know what the fuck I'm doing. So going into a new place, like nigga, at least I speak the language. Cause you gotta think, we're going into new places. Yeah, we speak a little bit, un poco español, un poco, but
struggle español.
telling you. So you gotta think. So everywhere we go, we're talking to people. Sometimes we don't know what the fuck we saying, right? We don't know what the fuck they saying either.
Yeah, we just kind of going with the flow. Like,
I'm telling you.
For some reason, I forgot that fries is like, they just say potatoes, and it's like Popeyes or something like that. So bro's asking me, he's like, if I want that or something else as my side. I didn't know what he was saying. I was like, yeah, I take the Popeyes. Like, but then after it clicked, because I learned that word before, I'm like, no, he's saying potatoes. Then when it came to the table, I'm like, yeah, I got fries with my salmon. It makes sense now.
Facts. And I feel like that's how it's gonna be a lot of the time, bro. Cause especially like we have been like watching videos about Spanish, like learning a little Spanish. So you gonna hear certain words. Especially, I'm not gonna lie, if you come to Santo Domingo, start learning Spanish yesterday, for real. That's gonna be your best friend. Like knowing Spanish.
Like it's so different from my experience in San Juan, Puerto Rico, because you go into the restaurants, the stores, even the grocery stores, all that. They speak Spanish, but it's a U.S. territory, so most of them know English also. So you don't really have that struggle here. Is totally different. And they probably education. They do say education is a privilege here. It's not mandatory like how it is in America and other places in the world. So a lot of people, they have no use of learning English, especially if they're not like leaving the island. They just need to know some basic shit to get some money for some tourists. For real.
I'm telling you, and it's the same thing here, bro. People probably see how they live, and they're not thinking of, like, they might have hopes and dreams of getting to America, but they're not putting in the actions to really get to America. You feel me? Because I don't know how they will feel. It probably feels like it's kind of far away, because you got to think, a plane ticket from here to America, even if they fly the worst shit, like, it's still gonna run you like at least $300, and that's $300 American. Like,
definitely, it's gonna cost them. That's why if you look, it's actually cheaper to leave America and go here than it is to come back. But I think that is part of like the systematic. Oh yeah, we don't want y'all just up and leaving the island all the time type shit. But maybe that could be like some systematic shit to actually like keep the people here. But and of course you do want people to be coming from America too, because that's like, I'm pretty sure tourism in America in general is like a big part of their economy here.
Hell yeah, it gotta be, especially in the different parts of it. Hell yeah. But you gotta know, like, that would be a lot. And then the money when they get to America, bro. Cause you gotta think, peso, bro. They're really working against themselves, for real. When we come here, we fucking up some shit. They come to America, you better start making sure you get money, cause shit is way more expensive out there. You try to get 10 Ubers in 2 days, your ass gonna hit like 200. Easy. Your ass gonna spend 200, and that's just in travel, like. So that's what I'm saying. We're really blessed, especially you in America, bro. You got to look at it as you're blessed, bro. You should definitely be getting that money, getting to the money, exploring new things, and elevating yourself.
Facts. Boom. So it's also very, very important. Like when you come places, other countries and stuff, just like respect the culture. And that thought actually came to me when I was saying like the U.S. is a big part of the economy here. Like, don't come here not tipping. Don't come here being like OD cheap. Like a lot of stuff is already cheap, so don't come here being like OD cheap. Of course, like don't just blow your money on bullshit, but you gotta respect the place you at and understand like a lot of these people here are struggling. Like, nah, I'm saying it doesn't hurt to give your little coins, pesos away. Like the kids don't. Like, if you don't want to give it to the older beggars, that's cool. But if like kids come up to you, like, I don't really have no problem if I got a coin in my pocket giving it to them. I'm like, well, these barely got shoes on. They shirts got holes in them. You know what I'm saying? It's like you wanna. I think that's just kind of part of being like a good human, to respect the culture wherever you go, and that's also how you'll get good things back to you in life, and you never know who somebody is just cause they don't speak English. You never know, they could be the most important person out this motherfucker, and you disrespect them. Now you got a bunch of people mad at you. Then you might got people trying to break in your Airbnb or something like that. Like you wanna, like, you don't want to kiss ass, but you just want to have like respect for the people.
I definitely feel that, and I feel like respecting the culture, tipping, those are all things we do so well. Cause like it makes it like, bro, cause we went there first, and niggas left a good tip, came back, nigga was fucking with us, like he was fucking with us, being cool, and definitely like helping us like with the menu, cause I ain't gonna lie, niggas ain't know what the fuck we was getting. You want to know what I just realized? I ordered the spaghetti, bro. He was saying long noodles.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know when he was doing that? Yeah. Cause at the top of the menu, it's like it had the different types of noodles. I think he was asking you what type at first, but then it was just like fucking long or short. Like,
yeah.
Cause it was like linguine, and it was a couple other options of types of noodles for the pasta.
Damn, that makes sense. That's yeah. But you're gonna have moments like this, bro. I'm telling you, you're good. Especially you don't speak completely great Spanish. You're gonna have moments like this.
And those things, just learning experiences, you're gonna understand. So now, next time you order pasta somewhere, like in a Spanish-speaking country, it's gonna be an easier process than what it was that time, because there's been a lot of, what'd you say? You trying to just pick out little words like, okay, that means that means that. This is what he's trying to say. The whole time you might be wrong as hell, but hey, it's just part of like the learning experience. I think that's just good in general as just being a human, to be in those moments where you need to learn. Like it humbles you a lot. It humbles you. It adds humility to it. You kind of at the mercy of these people out here when you don't know shit, because you need their help.
I'm telling you, you definitely need the help, because you got to think. And a lot of people, they not speaking English, bro. Like, they're not speaking English.
It's even worse when you in the club and the music loud as fuck. What was you about to say?
No, that's the one. That's the one, bro. Because I promise you, because you know Dominicans, they speak faster than any other Spanish people. So like you in the club, you just hear noise. It's like you're just hearing noise coming at you. You don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Like literally, go watch how English sounds to non-English speakers. Watch a video like that on YouTube, and that's kind of like what you hear when people are speaking Spanish and you don't really know. It's not as much like that to me now, because I can pick out words here and there. But if someone just comes up to me speaking German, I'm be like, what the. Just sounds like nothing. It sounds like he just making shit up. Like, just like, making shit I know up. A little bit of German words from playing like Call of Duty World at War and stuff like that, but those probably not the words I should be using.
Nah, not at all. That nigga started saying some shit like that, you need to get gone. I ain't gonna lie. But that's some real ass shit though, bro. I'm telling you. Like, you probably not gonna know too many. And yeah, there is Google Translate. There's Google Translate. But I'm starting to realize, like, and you put me onto this shit. That shit, it works, but it's not perfect, bro.
Yeah, not perfect at all. It's gonna be, because you gotta think, each Spanish-speaking country, they have their own lingos, their own slangs and stuff like that as well. And like, it's certain words that you might think, like they use the word differently somehow. Like it might be a Spanish word in Mexican Spanish, or like the Spanish you'll learn in school, but they will use that word totally different out here. So it's like they thinking you saying something else when you are translating, or the translation from them might come back to you, and you're like, what? Like,
definitely, there's definitely a language barrier out this bitch, and it could make it seem like somebody's trying to be rude or something. They probably not trying to be rude most of the time. It's just the way it's being put in the Google Translate.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, not every English word has a Spanish equivalent. Not every Spanish word, like, it's not going to be the exact same. Some, yes, but a lot is not going to be.
The translation is trying to do as best as it can with what it has. And all it's using like a universal type of Spanish. It's like I think Puerto Rican and even Puerto Rican and Dominican Spanish, they use some of the same slang, but some of it they don't. Like you here they say que lo que, but they don't say that in other Spanish speaking countries when it comes to like greetings.
And you gotta think, K is what like, and it means like what's up, like. It don't work. Like I'm about to say, if like just knowing what the actual words mean, K lo K, how the fuck does that mean? What's up? But like because there's two what's, so but there's not two what's in the English meaning. You feel me? So like that's what I'm saying, bro.
What's up, what?
That literally like what like you might be a little confused. You might be a little confused. And even with that word they say, like it just depends on how you use that bitch. Like the tone of voice, like
there's actually a dude on YouTube too. He goes over, he'll say something and be like, because he teaches different types of Spanish. So he'll say something, then he'll do the Puerto Rican translation, and he'll do the Dominican translation. He got videos on Mexican Spanish, and I think Latin America, because mind you, like Dominican Republic, this is Caribbean island, if I'm not mistaken. Like I think more so Mexico and the things below that, I think it's a lot more similar when you're moving through there, like Colombia and stuff like that. I could be wrong too, but it's, you gotta understand, there's water separating these people. It's like somebody in California and somebody in Baltimore. You're gonna hear two different things. When the Baltimore guy is gonna be like dude and two and dude, and it's gonna sound different. Or you gonna be like, oh, why he's saying it like that? It sounds like he, instead of D-O, it sounds like D-U. And a person in California, they'll hear that and like, wow, it's damn near speaking a whole different language. Or even like the northern part of the states and the southern part of the states, they always say, oh, you got an accent, or y'all sound country, or this, that, and the third. But it's just different. We further away, hundreds of years. Of course, the basic language is the same English, but we not speaking it like the niggas in the UK.
Fact, literally, and that was a great example from like the Baltimore to Cali shit. That's exactly how you gotta look at this shit, my nigga. Even if you speak Spanish, bro, that shit is still going to be an adjustment coming out here unless you literally lived out here, bro. Like just because you learn Spanish in fucking high school, college, take look at some fucking DR videos, like DR Spanish, so you know like
you'll learn the slang and learn the words that they use differently, and that'll definitely help you when it comes to, because like a lot of the times, even when people just speaking to each other, I've been trying to just like pick out words and things like that. And, the phrases, really, it's better to learn phrases than individual words too when you are coming out here. So you want to know que lo que, you want to know how to ask for whatever you're trying to ask for and things like that. And
baño.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to know where that baño at? Cause say, if you don't know baño, you could be fucked up. You're looking around for some shit to find a bathroom.
I'm telling you.
Ask everybody, bathroom, and then you might have to do like a gesture to so they can know what you're talking about, and then you're looking crazy, like you might you just don't want to do that. You want to definitely know the basics. Like baño is basic Spanish everywhere. In some places you have to pay for the dinero for the baño, but here we haven't experienced that. I know like, it's certain places in Puerto Rico that you do gotta pay for the bathroom.
That shit is crazy. Yeah, thank God we didn't experience that. But
I think it's more so because we're in Santo Domingo. If we was in a tourist area, it probably would be, because they know it's like tourist areas. They know it's more money, so things cost more. The restaurants high prices and all that stuff. So then, yeah, you might have to pay for that baño some places. Like we haven't seen it yet in Santo Domingo.
Definitely. And I'm just thinking, bro, and this is only the little bit we've explored so far, bro.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much more shit out here, bro, that we just have not came across yet. Like, it's so big. Like, you have to be out here for months to really go to everything. Yeah. Like, there's literally a bar across the street from it that we have not been to.
And that's how I would want to do it. I wouldn't want to come, like say we come back, I wouldn't want to stay in the same part of Santo Domingo. Like let's stay on the Spanish side if we're gonna be in Santo Domingo. Or let's stay on the northern part of that Santo Domingo or whatever. Or,
yeah, I was about to say.
Or let's go to La Roma or Santiago, Puerto Plata, Punta Cana. Like probably not Punta Cana. maybe Punta Cana, like maybe bring the family or something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all staying at a little resort, but like it's just good to get around and shit. Just even like say you are here for a very, very extended period of time, you're gonna see some shit because you probably gonna be riding through the rural areas, moving from city to city. There's some city or little town called Mao, like it sound like it looked like Mao to me, but I don't know, or Mayo, one of the others, but it's like
I was gonna say it like that too.
Yeah, I had found out about it yesterday, but I see it's just a little bit south from the Puerto Plata area. It's a very smaller area compared to like where we at now, so it's a lot here. You probably will see some new shit every day.
Facts. And I'm gonna touch on that too. Even if you was on like a resort or something, bro, it just depends on the place you are. You can leave the resort, bro. You can
pretty much anywhere you can leave the resort. You just have to understand what comes with leaving the resort. We hit it different because we ain't been on a resort since we been here. So it's just we been in the mix of the shit. Nah, I'm saying, but it hasn't been both of us, so it makes it a little more safer. If you on a resort, you gotta understand. Like a lot of people don't like to leave the resorts and shit like that, and I understand that because you worry about your safety and all that, or you here with your family, and you know what I'm saying, just trying to make sure shit good. You can have a great vacation just on a resort because they always got nightlife, they always got beaches and relaxation and amenities and all that good stuff.
Facts. But I'm just saying, like, bro, you'll be good unless you were like somewhere like real life crazy. Like I don't know about Jamaica. Like niggas got a trip for Jamaica planned. I don't know if I'm trying to leave the resort for real, just cause you know it's Jamaica.
And where you staying at?
Montego Bay. Yeah.
Montego Bay, they always say is cool. Like Montego Bay, I got a friend like his family from out there. Actually, bro, Reggie that be wearing the TRT merch. Yeah, his people is from out there. They say Montego Bay is cool. When you do, I mean, it's Jamaica. Like you do got gangsters out there. You do got niggas with machetes and all that shit.
You do got niggas with machetes.
It's like so you just understand. It's not Kingston. Like Kingston, I would compare that to damn near like here type shit where, yeah, you in the mix, you in the shit. Montego Bay is a lot of tourists. Like they say, like the KFC in Montego Bay, that should be hitting something different. Like they say the line be long as a bitch every day. It's cause it's so good, I guess, from that good natural homegrown chicken. Yeah. But yeah, Kingston, I think that's a different animal. Cause Kingston, you know what I'm saying, everybody. You hear about Kingston, you see like the little Jamaican movies and stuff like that. You know it's like it's real gangsters out there. So you go and leave that hood patch. You probably gonna need someone that's from there to you know what I'm saying, show you where to go or show you where not to go.
Facts. But like if you somewhere like the DR, PR, I feel like you good to leave a resort for the most part. Just know you just be on your not on your toes, but just don't be an easy target.
Know where you're going. I think that was our first day out here. I was like, I had told you, like, I like to at least look like I know where I'm going. You look like you don't know where you're going. That's when people start fucking with you. Like, yeah, so you don't want to be somewhere you walking all the resort. You just not aimlessly scrolling. You don't know which blocks is good and which ones is bad, or what's the bad part. What's that neighborhood over there? Because mind you, we all in Kirkcaldy. We all that blonde hair, blue eyed white guys that people might be scared to fuck with just cause they know, or like they know some shit gonna happen to them if this person do go missing. We look like regular Dominicans. Like someone might think we like literally our fucking doppelganger might be out here and did some bad shit and motherfucker might be on our ass. So we need to look like we know where we're going. If we're going to somewhere we know it's dangerous, we probably gonna need that hood pass. We need someone with us that know the area, know the vibes, and you know what I'm saying, they got hella homies and they, you know what I'm saying, oh, they my American friends, American amigos. Like, you know what I'm saying, you want that when you going into somewhere that could possibly be dangerous.
Facts. And I ain't gonna lie, that reminds me, like, just kind of be on point, because it was my fault. We damn near almost did get in the wrong Uber, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, what?
Granted, the bitch, all the fuck the Uber say is a white something. Like, you can't see the fucking shit on it.
But you know, that's why, like, when you did have them two extra beers, all right, and they're like, yeah, I'm not drinking no more, because I gotta be on the point, like, because that's just, like, checks and balances when it comes to this shit. Like, if everybody can't be shit faced, like if everybody's shit faced, that's when dumb shit start happening. You end up in fucking fights or lost and all type of shit. Like, somebody gotta like at least be a little bit like you can get. Everybody can be lit, but it's kind of levels to it. Like, if I was as lit as you, shit, we probably would been like, bro, get the fuck out of our Uber. Like, what did you do? Like,
that is very
shit could have got
possible.
crazy.
Definitely, and it was crazy because I opened the door and I just seen a black ass face.
What?
Like, nigga was dark as a bitch. He said, he looked shook too though. He looked
I bet he was. Like, a nigga just come open your car door and you stuck in the middle of the street. Like, yeah, like that shit could have got hectic right there. Luckily, they weren't no aggressive dudes. They look like they just trying to have some fun. They look confused. We was confused. Like, it wasn't a nigga moment.
Yeah,
America, you did that shit. I'm not gonna lie. We was in the hood. We did that shit. Five. Like, hey, we might have been dead.
I'm telling you.
But luckily, we in the DR and there's beautiful people, very nice people. Everybody, just that vibe I've seen throughout Latin America. They want to have a good time. They work very hard, so they want to play very hard.
I totally agree. And that's another thing. People here, bro, I haven't seen one person banished, like, showing a weapon yet, except for the military. And I don't think you got to worry about them niggas, bro. They have a nigga. Oh, we did have one incident with the police officer.
Oh, yeah, that was weird. When we first got here,
yeah.
It was actually before that homeless man was in
that same day.
We was only here for 5 to 10 minutes. Man, it was 4:30 a.m. and we were walking around the Capitol with dark clothes on and stuff like that. And yeah, policia pulled up beside us. They started speaking Spanish. We don't know what they saying. They don't know what we saying. Had a little awkward moment, and then we just kept it moving and hope that they didn't fuck with us. Or want any money from us or anything like that.
Literally, and that's all it was though. They wasn't on dick.
Yeah,
cause
I see it from their perspective. Like, all right, we in the Capitol. These two niggas walking around like they got hella energy at 4:30 a.m. like walking towards nothing for real, because it was a fucking ghost town at that time.
Literally, I feel like there was more. So thinking about it like that too, crazy, because we were walking towards nothingness. Like, there really won't shit popping. So like, what are they doing? Not really shit open. So really, I feel like it was just more so trying to see what we was up to. But it wasn't like American police officers, for real. They knew we couldn't talk. They let us. They just kept on driving. Didn't get.
If we got out of that car, we would have had to pill. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like,
niggas wouldn't have got on feet.
I ain't got time to go down to the station and wait for the interpreter to show up in the morning type shit. Like, I don't want them vibes. Like, we gonna be in the cell with we don't even know what the niggas did. They just speaking Spanish, probably don't know nothing, no English. They probably done separated us, so we ain't making no plans and shit like that. Like, nah, we good. You wanna stay out of trouble. Like, well, that's one thing. You go to other countries on your best motherfucking behavior. Be on your best behavior. You don't want to be in jail in a foreign country, bro. That shit will fuck your whole trip up.
Great fucking point, bro. I'm telling you, best behavior, being respectful. But if that police did get out that car, we was leaving.
Oh, yeah. They start fucking with you. Hey, you going? They dip, because they ain't gonna see you again.
Especially, and that's why I said being in shape is that shit is critical, my nigga. That shit is critical. Because when I say we was getting back to that Airbnb so motherfucking fast, getting in that bitch, locking the door, fuck all that shit. But for the most part, it was cool. Like, we haven't had nothing like that since. Like,
yeah, police have been chilling. They be looking like they, you know what I'm saying, just doing their job. Everybody out here really just
doing their job.
The military, they chilling. They, you know what I'm saying, they got their old ass M16s and shit like that. They do think they need to upgrade. They probably ain't got enough funding, but they need some upgrades with their artillery. I ain't gonna lie, but it's been a very great vibes. Very fun trip now over. You know what I'm saying? Check my boy vlog out. It's gonna be a movie when y'all do get to see that. Yeah.
Damn. Anything else?
It's good, man.
Shit, that's the end of today's episode, man. I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in to the Islanders on the fucking island. I told you.
Yes, sir, man. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. I know we're gonna get a lot of new viewers from this video. I would ask y'all go back and look at the other podcasts, because man, we dropping gems every week and we put our soul in this shit. You know what I'm saying? We really put our soul in this shit.
I'm telling you.
As always, love y'all. We out.